Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to another YouTube video. But today, we're playing Madden. This is a new game on my channel, and now we'll be playing. No talking, starting now.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. And we are underway at Paycor Stadium. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. They'll motion over Samuel. Play action. Here's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now it's the Arizona product that is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Hey! On the zone read, Krosky-Merritt. He'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open left side is Gesicki. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. 3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run here with Brown. Open space inside the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Burrow. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. Let's go. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll step up and run, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Now a 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be out of bounds, but he got the 1st down, so it's going to be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it at the 6. They'll run with Krosky Merritt. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. The clock says 25 seconds till halftime. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The Bengals offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over us. And it'll be 2nd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him.
That's over the intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has... And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense looking
Secret shout out, Caroline Shook gave me the idea.
This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines.
Here we go.
It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
A carry here for Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now, Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. And 8 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Brown. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that is incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And it's going to be 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive is so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10.
On the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 11.
Burrow now. Open man left side. He's got it. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
Good for a Bengals first down.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Yosivon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here we go.
Brown. Space to run inside the 20. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On 1, ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. It is 3rd and goal. Hero. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings him down at the 5. It's 4th down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
No movement from the kicking team to break this tie. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And that'll be knocked down. It's incomplete, but it might not matter. Let's check on this penalty. So out now, Evan McPherson in a big spot. This a potential game winner.
And And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. He takes off. They come up for second and 2. He'll get up and spike it with 34 seconds to go. This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Daniel. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Tight end motioning left. They'll go, and Krowski Merritt has it. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Washington, first down.
That's complete. John Bates, the tight end.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing is Daniel. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Brown. Room to run at the 35. And he will not get get to the end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5. A huge play there in overtime. A pickup of 44 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Gun.
On the carry is P-Ron. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5
Here we go.
yards brings up 3rd.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike,
Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you guys next week probably with another video. That being said, ZipTie6 out. See you guys next week.
And in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle.